Yes.
Well, he just...
Just because his wife said good morning to you?
Yeah, well, he went around the corner.
Yeah.
Yeah. But when he come around the corner, he smiled, and he just stand there smiling and looking up and down.
Oh, I'm taking that two ways, actually. Yeah.
Well, he's somebody cruising me. I wish I had time when I wasn't running. I'd give him a look over too.
Oh, were you getting that vibe?
Yeah.
No. See, I'm very bad about that kind of stuff. I have basically no vibe detector on that kind of stuff. Wish I did, but I don't.
I looked over my shoulder. He was still He was looking at the backside of his.
Oh, I might have even picked up on that.
Yeah.
I got to put this message here about this unfortunate individual. Yeah. I think my cannon's getting ready to die, but
Oh no!
it's been valiant.
That's the only one you've ever had, right?
Yeah, they've got one that's similar to this now. That's got a 20 megapixel sensor in it, and I might February, March, I might buy a new one. I mean, I haven't been using this for 2.5 months because I've been using the Leica in these set piece tripod things. But I mean, clearly, I do like to do the let's go on the move with the selfie stick. Walk around yak things. So, YouTuber's life, huh? Oh, and speaking of YouTuber's life here, guys, take note of this, people who have downloaded Steam onto their computers.
Steam?
That's the program. There's a program called Steam that lets you, play games. I did this because I wanted to play this thing that Carter had showed called YouTuber's Life. And it was $15 for the game, but downloading Steam was free. I'm here to tell you folks that Steam seemed to run on its own and open itself on its own about 2/3 of the time my computer was on without me opening it. And I don't know whether this has caused the problem with my QuickTime Player or what, but I yesterday deleted, I ate the $15 and deleted Steam. Well, I effectively deleted YouTuber's Life, but I trashed Steam, thereby, eating the $15 for YouTuber's Life. So, let's just call that a failed experiment, and, older but wiser on that one. No, you'd open the machine in the morning and you'd find this damn thing running. And I hadn't turned it on. It wasn't like I remember when I turned...
So it was coming back on automatically.
Yes.
That's not good.
No, it isn't good. It isn't good.
No, because that could let other shit feed in.
Well, no shit, you are. Yes, you are correct, sir, as they say. Yes. So I traced it. Yeah, that may have been one of those unforced errors on that one. Yeah.
Because somebody could virus in every time that fucker would come on its own.
Yeah, or maybe some guy'd already virused it to make it come on its own or something. Well, of course, I read my, but see, my it says Virus Scanner Plus is my, my security thing.
Right.
But it really only scans for malware. It doesn't scan for stuff that's installed itself on things that I have not installed or have not come in installed on the operating system. Now, At least that's what they say. Now, I probably fundamentally misunderstand something about how that stuff works in that last statement. I freely admit that. No, I mean, I just don't understand, sort of the sort of the hierarchy of how things work. I just don't. I mean, after 4 years, I don't still. And
yeah. Constant new thing.
Jizzy jazzy.
Everything else.
Jizzy jazzy.
I like at the front desk. We're constantly standing there watching how we can do stuff. Really you think, hell, what do we need to be doing? You gotta catch stuff that keeps fucking coming in.
Oh, yeah.
And moving around, putting it where it means to be.
Yep.
Yeah, nice nuts.
Yep, there it is.
Still working, I told him. He goes, why are they so late? I said, they're slow. He goes, Mr. Paul, you're still here. I said, yeah, I know. I'm collecting all the garbage. I'm trying to get out of here too. I want to go home. This stuff getting home when you're ready to fall asleep and go to bed, I said, it's bullshit.
Yeah, no doubt about that.
Because the time I get out of there and I drive home, it's 8 o'clock.
We've all been there.
It's 7:30, quarter to 8, and I'm like, gosh. I'll sit there, I'll flip the TV on and watch In the Heat of the Night.
Yeah, it's like constant in the heat of the night, isn't it?
Yeah, every night.
Yeah. Oh, it's a good show.
Comes on at 7 and goes till 9.
Yeah, it's a good show. I never thought it got the attention it should have gotten when it was on.
Really?
Yeah. No, I
needed it.
Pardon?
It needed it. It deserved it.
Oh yeah, no. I mean, it didn't seem to be part of the. I think it was because people were so attuned to Carol O'Connor being, playing Archie Bunker that they couldn't really see him in this role.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was he in the movie that this took off from?
No, that was, I can't remember who played the sheriff. No. In fact, I never saw the movie.
I don't think I did either.
Yeah. And I think in my mind I confuse it with that. There was one that came out at a similar time, but it was more of like a thuggy guy, not the Buford Pusser guy with the big club, but there were a couple of them of that sort of genre that.
Yeah. I was thinking it would have been that sheriff that came in to take over for him while he was gone for some sort of hiatus. Carol O'Connor was.
Oh, well, no, I don't think anybody on the TV show was in the movie. But, I mean, shit, I may be wrong. It's not like I ever paid a lot of attention to that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Still don't, really. I'll occasionally look at a couple of them. I mean, I'd like to try to stay up to about 9 o'clock now just to try to get my sleep cycle, but so I generally end up watching them because, I mean, there's really nothing else on. I mean, it's, these contrived so-called game shows and commercials.
TV or yeah.
Yeah.
The Carol In the Heat of the Night. I'll
Well,
watch one of them.
so I got to go up to the license plate place tomorrow and, or Thursday, renew my driver's license, get an oil change, get 20% off at Jiffy Lube.
I've been on the phone changing the address since 9 o'clock.
That's such a pain in the ass. I mean, I remember you used to not be able to do that on the phone. You had to send in the cards and send them letters and things like that.
Yeah.
Well, I do hope you can try to use your computer at one of these Wi-Fi joints, somewhere either in the complex or outside the hotel. I wouldn't try to do it in the hotel. Well, I mean, I think that could be considered, stealing.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't, but if you're in the parking lot, that's considered a public space. So, yeah. I mean, it's not really stealing. I mean, it's just like shit, I mean, it'll probably work about as good as the Wi-Fi I had in the Radisson there in Durham. You'd always get between 2 arcs and 3 arcs, but never 4 arcs, on the Wi-Fi indicator. I think that's why I ran up a lot of my data usage, outside of the data I used when I was navigating on the phone. Sticking it there to have it tell me where to turn.
Yeah. I like that upside down arching thing.
Yeah, the arc, yeah.
It's like, it's real pale, you can hardly see it up there.
Yeah, well, that means it's off. Yeah, when it's if you can see it, then it's on. And well, you have to click on it. You have to click on it to turn it on. So you have to click on it to you'll get a drop down menu of the stuff that it's sensing.
It senses nothing. It just prints across the screen. You are not on air.
Did you click on it?
Yeah.
Okay.
It says you are not on.
Yeah.
I just put it to sleep and turned it off.
Well, I think, in theory, tonight, I think Tony Pincham and I are Skyping. Well, not tonight, my time, but tonight his time. About somewhere between 3 and 4. With all the New Year's festivities and me going over to Liz and Henry's and thising and thatting, our Skype has gotten shoved into Tuesday.
Oh, so you did get with them this weekend?
Well, we haven't Skyped yet since last.
I mean, Liz and Henry.
Yeah, Sunday night. Was it Sunday night? No.
Well, I was up
Yeah.
here, I think, Friday, and you didn't know when our plane was coming in.
No, Sunday evening. It was Sunday evening. Yeah, it was it was New Year's evening, New Year's Day evening. Yeah. I haven't used this Canon. Well, this is the second time I've used this Canon since October 27th.
Yeah. I didn't get out of the hotel till 8 o'clock. I did 12 hours that day, 11 and a half.
Overtime's good,
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I imagine the employees making the minimum wage there will be happy now that the highest raised it to $8.15 an hour.
And the contractor guy, he's not so lackadaisical about paying the people that are under him. And when he does, he doesn't give them what they've made. He shorts them. Like Pedro, the one guy folds laundry on weekends.
Oh, this is the guy with the contract for the housekeepers and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He shorted Pedro $395.
No, that's charming.
On his check.
That's charming.
Because Pedro worked the same amount of hours on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Or Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Anyway, he works the same, and he got like half of what he was supposed to get for 2 weeks.
Oh, that sucks.
So, corporate, the judge, people I get my check from, they called him up and jumped his ass.
Good.
Told him to knock it off, pay him what they've earned,
Good.
and do it on time.
Good.
Do it every 2 weeks instead of like every 3, maybe 4.
Yep. Cool, baby. Cool, baby. Here we are on January 3rd, 2017 at 12:45 Eastern Time. So Paul and I have been having a little gab fest here. He brought back some of Liz's empty containers.
From Thanksgiving. It is recording, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes, it is.
I thought you took a still shot.
No, might do that too. Actually, there's a way I can do that while it's still recording. Let's just try that here.
So the other one you hit, that turns the recorder on.
Yeah.
Alright.
Fun with Leicas. Leica fun for everyone. Well, if you can afford it.
Really?
It's like this guy told Thomas. He said, "What this guy say? He was talking to some guy. He says, well, my dad shoots Leicas." And the guy says, "Well, I'm putting 3 kids through college, so I'm not shooting Leicas."
Good point.
Yeah, but I bought all those lenses back in the early '90s.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I knew that was going to be sort of my kind of last hurrah before I had to hunker down and just live off the interest for 20 years.
Yeah. They were talking about college fee tuitions the other day on the radio. There's a little woman says, the way we look at it, she says, we're buying 2 Mercedes a year until these kids are out of school.
Well, it's like 18 and out. I mean, you try to. I think it's reasonable for a parent to maybe pay, or try to pay anyway, if they can, half the tuition to a public university.
Yeah.
If the guy wants to go to a private school, well, he's just got to make up the difference from that by either loans or, well, and I expect the guy to pay for half of it anyway, through work and savings, or loans, and that's sort of pretty much how it worked out with Thomas and Faith and myself, and my parents. I was able to pay for about half, of it, and.
Try to get some kind of scholarship.
Well, I mean, that was.
Back.
I never. I couldn't get very many scholarships because scholarships weren't awarded on merit. They were awarded on need. Well, I mean, fuck. I mean, we need shit. We need, but now scholarships are actually more or less awarded. If you're smart, you get more of a free ride, and But then you couldn't get a free ride just for being smart. No. Probably just as well.
You had to be impoverished.
Well, it's probably just as well because it kept me from going to Yale. If I'd gone to Yale, I'd have been dead. I would have gone down to New York City and partied and got AIDS and died, and then there'd be no Thomas and no Carter. And, being very, I found that very liberating. I would have. I mean, that's why I've been on the train from New Haven down to New York every fucking weekend.
While I was over at Staples, I was walking by and they had the ice scrapers there. And I thought, well, heck, that's no longer than at the same length as I've had. And then I thought, I picked one up and got looking at it, and I said, I hope the hell I didn't pay this much for mine. And I
Still
got
pricey.
playing with it. Hey, this thing extends.
Oh, one of those things that goes out like 4 feet.
Yeah, or better.
I
And
found.
I'm like, good Lord.
Did you give me one of those that you found in a parking lot once?
I mean, yeah.
Well, I still have it. I mean, it's great. Yeah, I keep it in the truck. It's actually fairly heavy duty. It's it's tubular aluminum. It locks in place and everything. Yeah.
Well, that's, what I was looking for, and couldn't find it, so I bought what it did have. It's about this long. And
Well, you need it on those trucks to get up to, so you can really adequately clear your windshield.
Yeah. And then yesterday, I'm over there at Staples, and here it is.
What'd they nail you
The
for?
damn thing would go about like this.
What'd they charge you for?
They wanted $15.99.
I was gonna say about 14. 15.
Yeah, but I didn't buy it.
Yeah.
I just bought one.
Well, there you are.
The one I had.
For how much?
I can't remember.
Yeah.
It was around $10.
Oh, well, that's not bad then. Okay, so you got a better deal.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but it's only about this high.
Well,
It doesn't extend.
But you don't need one that goes out as long as that one you just now described. No, the one that's as high as your shoulder is plenty long. Your shoulder right now, where you're sitting.
On the one side, I'm down on the parking lot, so I'm stretching over, and then if I go around on the other side, I can stand up on the curb.
I hate it. I hated having to scrape stuff. But I'm glad I left the truck out in the rain today because it needed to be. Really was getting grody, really grody. I stopped and got gas. I hadn't gotten gas since October, the last week in October. And I stopped and got gas on Sunday morning, New Year's morning, and they had a bucket, like the windshield washer. Usually it's empty, but it was full. I thought, fuck, I could, wash. I was trying to wash most of this truck off with this stuff,
It's funny.
Wash my headlights off anyway.
The passenger side has mud and shit on it. The driver's side, it doesn't. It's practically clean.
Okay. I mean, are you primarily driving in the left lane to work? Is that?
Yeah, I'm on the freeway and I've got other cars blowing by, and there's hardly anybody over in the Westerville lane. So, but I'm headed for Cleveland Avenue.
Yeah, sure, yeah. But so you got to be on the right. I mean, so I think most things would be blowing by on the driver's side.
Actually, yeah, they are on the freeway.
Yeah.
Cleveland Avenue, I'm over in the
Oh,
left
when you're actually
So
going slower on
the right.
Okay, that makes sense.
If this crappy rain turns snow and it starts freezing up, I mean they'll be going in at 7
No,
to whenever.
I don't think it's going to freeze. I think it's going to fall so fast that you won't get that freezing icy thing. It'll just go down.
Yeah.
Because I think most of the moisture is going to be out of here by the time the cold air comes in.
Yeah. Because they're saying it's going to drop to 30, 31.
Well, it's going to go lower than that. Says Joe, meteorologist. Yeah, no, I mean, I think, it's, I don't mind the cold, I just don't like the ice.
Yeah. Same here. Go with that stupid salt spreader at the hotel.
Oh, yeah, it's...
Like the one weekend I was out there, the shit is like a ½ inch thicker better. And it was so slick.
Oh, yeah, man.
It's the only thing that was helping me stay up.
Well, you need to get your you need to get a pair of ice walkers.
And the damn tank, it was so slick, the wheels wouldn't turn on the,
Oh, because to
thing.
make the little spinner turn, yeah.
yeah. They're just sliding along. Somehow, I come back in and somebody said, "You done salting already?" And I said, "No, I want coffee cups." They said, "What?" I said, "It's too slick for the wheels to work to spread the salt." I said, "I want coffee cups and I'm going to do it by hand." Get it over with. Plus, I'm not allowed to put salt on the ornate stone outside the front door. So I can't cut through carport to get to the other side. I think it's dry inside the carport and the wheels will turn and it spits salt, even though it's turned off. I said, because the thing doesn't turn off all the way. We're back.
Let it rip here. What just happened, Paul?
You got a call.
And who did I get a call from?
Roberta Clark.
Yeah, God bless Roberta. She's a good soul. But we often stray into areas irrelevant and often fun.
Yeah, it usually goes on about an hour or two.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah.
This one's only about 10 minutes, maybe 15.
Well, no, it was about 15 and a half, 20, maybe 8. Yeah, it was almost 20. About another, sad tidings of woe and lament for some poor so-and-so.
Member of the church.
Well, no, it was a member of her family. Well, she's very much like Dee Dee.
She is quite the extension of
Well,
the family.
her family doesn't seem to have quite the piss poor protein that Dee Dee's family does. But they seem to have, Roberta's family seemed to have a lot of ongoing, really major chronic problems that don't have the mercy to just kill them right away. I mean, they make them suffer for 20, 30 years. And well, no, I mean, that's the way it is with these chronic problems. I mean,
That's a bummer.
oh yes, it is a bummer. And the latest one is some 91-year-old woman. Well, who has lived for 91 years, now has a myocardial infarction, is in the hospital in Bucyrus. I mean, that's too bad. It's too bad that it didn't take her suddenly.
Right.
I mean, one can only hope that they're not going to, poke her and prod her and cut her and do all sorts of shit to this 91-year-old woman.
Really? What's it gonna do?
Well, what it'll do is it'll achieve maximum medical billing.
Yeah. But it's not gonna slow down.
Well, no, I mean, the woman's going to die. I mean, we're all going to die. I mean, now, I know she may well be salvageable in that sense. So, there's always like, a little quick cath and a balloon, would that help? I mean, you never know without seeing the facts. And of course, now they won't tell you the facts because of the HIPAA privacy laws,
Right.
It's like Fantasyland City when you try to.
Yeah.
Boy, that video just went up as really dark. Well, I got tired of having the 240 watts of lights burning, and I turned them off, and I probably have to leave them on because that meant I had the video at 2.8 rather than 5.6. So I learned my lesson on that one. Like right now I'm videoing you at 5:06.
Because it's dark.
Well, no, because I got the lights on.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's right, I'm over here in the look room.
That's right. You're on the good. Well, you know, I've often been leaving the overhead light on right here
You
on
and Tom are
through the
usually
day.
over there.
Well, I turn those
Dining
on
room.
because they fill in, you know.
The gap.
Yeah, well, anyway, I fucked up yesterday, but I fucked up so many other ways. Well, I also fucked up without realizing I was fucking up because the computer program wouldn't work as it was supposed to do and had been doing. I'm gonna flog that horse until it, you know, shreds itself and rots in the street. I'll tell you that. Okay. And we're back. I was thinking there was something I wanted to.
How long does this next cold snap last?
Oh, well, I imagine until March, I imagine. If,
Yep.
you know. Well, I don't know. I mean, they haven't said, but I mean, it's about time for it to get, you know, down into the 20s. You know, I mean, historically, the third week in January is the coldest week of the year. I mean, so we haven't had any below zero weather yet. You know, we've been down to 1 and 2 and 3, you know, for several days in December, which is unusual, but. You know, and Jim Ganal always says, you know, you have one 50-degree day in January, you have one 60-degree day in December, you have one 60-degree day in February. Well, quite often in February you have more than one 60-degree day. So,
Yeah. Because it's trying to get ready for spring.
well, I remember lying on the oval with my shirt off in 1972 in February. It was 74. You know, and it requires an act of God to get me to take my shirt off in public. You know, so at least it did then. Well, it probably still does. Now, I wasn't the only one, which, you know, was quite a great deal of secondary gain and happy day for Joe on the oval. You know. Hegel and cute guys with their shirts off. I mean, you can't go wrong with that, you know. Yes, guys, I've read pretty much nearly all of Hegel.
I love over there, like the couple. Well, the neighbor right to, well, if you look at mine, right to the right, she's been gone for like 2 weeks again. Then the one just right beside her, they've been gone all this week. And you ask her, here comes this, like, college age guy out of the apartment. And he is fucking cute.
All right.
And I thought, well, fuck, they've got a kid that has town for the holiday, and he came home.
Yeah.
I said, he snuck in and came home for the weekend.
Too bad Ohio hadn't lowered the age of consent to 16.
And I thought, well, fuck, I hope he's around there in the summer. Who knows? Stay tuned.
Well, yeah. I mean, it's early days yet, really. The drip is increasing. I usually turn it around the other way, but you know. It'll be interesting to see what the water usage is now that you're gone. Because the first month you're gone, that bill didn't reflect They won't change the cost because, of the way they bill usage.
Yeah.
But just to see, no, I never did like to waste water, obviously. It's actually starting to get. Oh, I need to get. Did I take my second? No, I didn't. It's metoprolol time. How's your lisinopril situation? Do you need more? Because I've got 8 years supply of lisinopril in there if you want.
Is that? I can't remember what size.
Well, it's the 40, and you've been splitting it to 20.
Oh. Oh, I still have one of them.
One bottle.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I've got more now. If you don't want to go to the trouble of splitting them, when I run out of my Nalapro, I'll just switch to that and just take it instead. But let me know. I mean, because and the same with amlodipine. You can come over and get refilled up without having to. Plus, there was some call about 2 weeks ago now, I think, and I figured you. Well, it was right after you'd gone to you said you were going to go to your urologist, and Kroger Pharmacy called. I assume you had picked up whatever.
No, he didn't give me anything.
Oh, that's interesting.
Well,
I didn't listen to the whole thing. I may be wrong, but
no, it might have been the other one.
Your general doc.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cause she asked what I was doing, and I said, I'm taking so-and-so, but I'm cutting it in half, so I'm only taking 20.
Yeah.
And she said, well, maybe we should just cut you down to 20 instead of 40. And I said, well, I'm chopping the stuff in half.
I thought she'd
And
already
I have
done that.
plenty of it.
I thought she'd done that 8, 9, 10 months ago.
No, she called and told me to cut it in half. So I've been cutting them in half.
Was it cutting the 20s in half?
No, the 40s.
Well, I'm not going to try to work my way through that thicket, but I love the way that Roberta, and I do like Roberta very, very much. I mean, she is so neat. She's off the wall in a way that's fun. But she sort of assumes that I know 40 to 50 years of past Delaware city and county genealogies when she talks about people. And she mentions them by their first name as if I would know that, so-and-so is somebody's granddaughter, daughter, aunt, cousin, And it just, the problem is if you try to stop her and get her to elucidate, you're going to go off into even a more,
explanatory about the village.
If you've ever seen one of these chaos theory, frondulor type expanding video diagrams, that's the way discussion with Roberta Clark is.
Yeah, it's like following a monster-ass tree.
Oh, yeah.
Family tree, only you're talking about the people of the town.
And then you might be out on one limb here, like these tree trimmers do for the electric companies. Then all of a sudden you're expected to go over the limb that's on the property owner's side. That's the only safe limb for them to put a rope on to rappel down from. I mean, with Roberta, God bless her, you're always looking for a way to rappel down to solid ground, and it's hard to find one. She is a good, kind soul. Well, so many of those people at the church are.
Yeah. Well, it's like, the over at the other hotel I worked at.
Very discreet of you on that.
She lives up there in Delaware. And she would talk about all the neighbors and stuff going on with them and all the streets and stuff where all this construction's going on. And I'm like, yeah, right. I'm supposed to know where all this shit is.
That's it.
I never go there.
Well, it's like, and not, it's not just Roberta, but other people in church will talk about, oh, this road and that road and that road, and I'm thinking, I just sort of say, yeah, because I know I can always Google Earth it when I get home, but you've got this sort of gap of a few hours between the time they tell you the story and the time you get home and look at it,
Yeah. Like evidently, 3637, there's a road that comes south, and it's called Williams.
Yeah.
And it's a curvy snake.
Yeah. I've actually been on that one.
Yeah.
Well, some guy ran into a retention pond here a few years back on that. And they didn't realize, they didn't find it for about 4 months afterwards. It was at night.
Is he still in it?
Yeah, he was in his car at the bottom of the retention pond. I'm waiting for some little happy chirpy mommy up here at the Uzbekistan constructed elementary preschooly thing to run to run off over that hill into the very beautiful retention pond.
Get Florin to do the ramp out of
because
the
it's
lot.
really filled in fairly nicely.
And they could pop that in through the frozen frost and stuff, and then suddenly get a cat.
Because it's easy.
Shoot.
It's like if you go down here to the Liz and Henry turn-in road.
Yeah.
That's a very acute turn. If you take it at all over about 7 miles an hour, there's a good chance that you're going to go skittering off over that hill into the mud field.
Yeah. Pop up into the curb.
Now they've made a curb. They've made a curb cut at that point where you would go off, because they clearly are planning on doing, additional bullshit over there.
Yeah. Man, we got work in there.
Welcome. Well, they'll do that in late February. Welcome to life in southern Delaware County here in Orange Township. At the behest of the state of Ohio, guys.
Oh.